I hope all is well on this Friday evening. I'm a little tired, but you know what? I'm still going to show up and show my ass and do my thing, people, without no let up and no excuses. I will be bringing one scripture out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Please bear with me. I'm now in the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18, people. Pride is before a crash, and a haughty spirit before stumbling. I'm going to go back over this verse one more time before I break it down to the public people in the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Pride is before a crash, and a haughty spirit before stumbling. I'm about now to break this verse down to the public people. This beginning part of that verse in the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Pride is before a crash. It said pride is before a crash. Pride is you're a very arrogant individual, meaning you place yourself above other people. You show them indifference in a cold manner. It's not wrong with having indifference when you're being wronged or you've been betrayed by someone you thought you could trust. Then it's not wrong with showing that individual indifference because you don't want to have nothing else to do with them because you already know what type of spirit they carry and what type of individuals that they are. But when you're just prideful or arrogant, thinking that you're better and you belittle people or put them down, or thinking that they're rubbish or trash, pride is for a crash. So these words coincide with the word pride, people. Six different words, excuse me, all exact same meaning. You got haughty, you got arrogant, you got conceit, you got scorn, disdain, and contempt. I'm going to say it one more time, people. These 6 different words coincide with the word pride. 6 different words, or 7 different words, all exact same meaning. Do your research. You got haughty, you got arrogant, you got conceit, you got disdain, contempt, and scorn. Say pride is for a crash, people. When you're prideful like that, you have a prideful heart, because you got to remember, these characteristics came from Satan. That's what he was prideful. He wanted to take the most high place. He thought that he could usurp, meaning get rid of God, take him away from his throne, or take him out of his throne by dethroning him. He was very prideful. He was very arrogant. He allowed his beauty to go in his head and corrupt his heart. That's where pride came from. He was the first one to actually think that and dwell on it and allow it to corrupt and corrode his heart. So he was kicked out of heaven. He brought that same type of mentality down here today on this earth. So it said pride is for a crash. Meaning a crash means you're going to fall from God's grace. When you crash like that from a prideful heart and you crash, meaning you fail or you fall from God's grace, you fucked up, people. You no longer have God's undeserved kindness, His mercy or love. When you fall from grace, you're going to fall and hit your ass. When you fall from grace because of pride, when you fall down and hit your head, you ain't gonna be able to get back up. Yeah, you think you might be getting away with being prideful to people. Yeah, God might allow you to go along and let you do your thing because he's showing you mercy, he's extending you mercy to get yourself together, to get your act together and get it right and heal and get away from that mentality. Once he see that once he give you a warning for destruction, once he see that you don't want to change, and when he allow his wrath, which is divine wrath, to hit your ass and you fall, no one can be able to help you get back up. Get back up, Because your ass going to be brought down and taken down by God. And once his undeserved kindness, his grace and love is taken from you, you can cry out, you can wallow, all you want. You hit because you've been warned many a times to get your act together, and you just disregarded the Almighty himself. So when you fall, just like Satan fell, your ass is cooked and done. So prize for a crash, people. And it's the end part of that verse. Like I say, please do your research. I be beating my head down in these books so I can bring the message to the masses in a clear way. You'll be able to understand it and do your own research. If you like to learn and grow and develop in life. If not, you just stay stuck. I ain't staying stuck. In a haughty spirit before stumbling. Like I said, haughty, I just summed it up. All that go with pride. Your spirit is your very essence of who you are, people. That's your very essence. So, like I said, if you haughty, prideful, arrogant, whatever, and your very essence is this way, and you ain't striving to change, then you'll stumble, meaning you're unsteady in all your ways. You're not steady. You're not moving forward. You're just stuck. You think you're moving forward, you're just stuck. When you're stumbling, you're always falling. You're always unsteady in your walk, in your mannerisms, in the way that you think, act, speak. You just fucked up. So please don't be this way. Have I once been prideful or placed myself above people at one time? I told y'all, yeah, Ben gave talks when I was in the penitentiary. I placed myself above people when God first crowned me. Spiritually, I knew what it was, but I still was living worldly, doing worldly things, getting high, selling drugs, doing all type of stuff. So I placed myself above people who didn't have it like that. And I thought it was the shit. So God had to humble me. I'm glad that he did in that time, and I was allowed to see how my mind was operating, how my heart became prideful and haughty and wicked. So I learned from that experience throughout life, and I got together and cleaned up my act. So now God recrowned me. Now I can give it back to y'all and share it to y'all, because I don't have nothing to hide. Like I say, I don't tell lies, people. I deal with the truth. So anything I've been through in life, I can tell you with no shame, because it's just experience to help someone else to come out of their shell and open up and be able to accept the truth of what it is and start changing if they want to make necessary changes. So you get a chance, people, go in the book of Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18. That's the book of Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18. Like I said, I'm tired as hell from my workout. But look here, this star seed is still showing up. I'm still glowing. I'm still doing my damn thing. I ain't lazy. For the ones out there, for the ones that's out there lazy and being bums, get your act together. I tell you, I ain't going away. It's showtime now. Go time. Peace.